Okay, guys, I want to talk about one authority figure that gets kind of looked over when we think about, like, commissioners, owners within wrestling. The person I want to talk about is Jack Tunney.
The president of the World Wrestling Federation. The most serious president of the World Wrestling Federation.
I think it helped him. He come across as really serious. He come across as someone who was, like, in charge.
When you saw him on your TV, you know things were going to go down.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to watch him and need to fucking, like, keep an eye on what is going on here because it was, like, serious.
I didn't like him. Sorry. Couldn't take it seriously.
He obviously had, like, a background before coming to WWF. Like Dad, his brothers were all in wrestling, and he was quite big over in Maple Leaf Wrestling.
But they had a relationship with Vince, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
The family was a bunch of promoters.
And Vince, I think, pretty much bought their promotion, but kept Jack Tunney on and some of them on so they could run Canada.
Yeah. What do you remember about Jack Tunney?
He couldn't read the cue cards for shit. You watch any of those videos and he's doing, like, you can see him straining to read what was in front of him, like either on a cue card or a teleprompter. That's sorry.
I thought he was great.
I like the very first time I ever saw him was, I'd say, the Royal Rumble 1992.
Yeah.
That's my first memory of him.
And he could not deal with being booed.
No,
it totally threw him off because he was not like a entertainer or used to being out in front of a crowd at all.
And then I'd say Survivor Series 91.
He got involved with the snake bite. All snakes barbed from ringside.
Yeah.
And he reinstated the Macho Man Randy Savage. And he promoted Tuesday in Texas, which is an amazing event.
Looking back, there was actually quite a few things that he has done over the years.
I've got nothing, mate. I'm sorry. I don't like him. I'm sorry.
No.
Not personally, you know. It's not like I think he's a knob or anything.
In 1986, he suspended Andre the Giant. On the Piper's Pit, he gave trophies to Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant and presented the new WWF World Heavyweight Championship title belt. In January of 1987, he suspended referee Danny Davis for life as a referee.
He got back though, didn't he?
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Also suspended the Islanders for stealing Matilda, the British Bulldogs' mascot dog.
Oh yeah,
Islanders.
The Islanders were.
Was it Haku and Tonga or something?
Yeah.
He suspended Dave Hebner after the Hulk Hogan Andre the Giant match.
That was the twin.
Yeah. He also stripped the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase of the WWF Heavyweight Championship after Andre the Giant sold it to him.
Yep.
He was attacked by Bad News Brown on Brother Love Show.
And I think that was the only time he was assaulted.
He banned Rugged Ronnie Garvin from refereeing.
Yeah, that was because he fast counted Greg Valentine.
Yes. He reversed the Rockers' Shock Tag Team title win at a house show.
Because that was to do with a broken rope.
He announced the main event for WrestleMania 6.
Well, that is big. Because that was the Warrior and Hogan. He was in the middle of the contract signing.
Yeah. And shortly after, he announced the Intercontinental title being vacant. He suspended Rick Rude for making some crude remarks against the Big Boss Man's mother.
Really?
Yeah. He named Hulk Hogan as the #1 contender for Sergeant Slaughter's title at WrestleMania 7. He distorted the real world title of Ric Flair.
Now, this is important because this is 1991 late, and this is when I would say Jack Tunney is most on screen. Didn't he make the title vacant in 1991 after Tuesday in Texas, so it went on to be on the line for the Royal Rumble in 1992?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. He gave Bret Hart entry into the 1993 King of the Ring tournament. He announced that he was stripping Shawn Michaels of the Intercontinental title for not defending the title enough before WrestleMania 10.
Yep, and he made the battle royal, didn't he?
He did, yes. Monday night. Ruled Lex Luger couldn't use his forearm in his match with Yokozuna at SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah.
We gave Jerry Lawler a lifetime ban if he refused to compete in his scheduled match with Bret Hart at SummerSlam.
That was live.
He forced Jerry Lawler to apologise to Duke the Dumpster Drosy. Also done the coin toss at WrestleMania 10. A brief appearance at the King of the Ring 94. That was pretty much it.
Well, he left in 1995, didn't he?
He did.
What are your thoughts as a long-time wrestling fan of Jack Tunney? What do you think about his legacy?
I think he was good for what he did.
Yep.
I remember him fondly. He was a good presence on TV.
I thought he was the real authority figure.
Yeah.
Especially when I was a kid, I used to literally think that he was in charge of fucking everything.
He's very serious.
I'm going to quote you, James, in one of your most famous phrases in this podcast. I don't give a fuck.
Excellent, mate.
Sorry, I got fuck all for this one.
That's cool.
I'm not a fan.
Yep.
No.
Jack Tunney.
Makes me feel funny.